people use for propaganda, for attacking the government. For me, people like me, who has a neutral mind, to continue talking on security is a shame, and it's not the best for this country. The government should do what is needful. They should learn from what happened in Owerri, other places that to have facilities at Auchi, at Lagos, and so on. And in fact, the capital city, the maximum prison yard, was attacked on notice. That attack did not come to them as a surprise, because they have done all the intelligence work on that security for many days or weeks before they come to attack, and there was no response whatever. It's a shame. This is where notable Nigerians are kept for security, and people come from nowhere to attack them. So, and what I'm talking here is what I'm saying, that the federal government should brief up security at least at a place not expected to be attacked, so that Nigeria will sleep with their eyes closed. Because this insecurity everywhere now is becoming very rampant, and people are losing hope on the people who are supposed to secure them.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chief Cosmas Igunale, for calling in all the way from Owerri. You too can be like him. And joining from many parts of the world, just download the Eagles FM app or visit our website, www.eaglesfm.com. You can stream live. You can also watch us on YouTube. By the way, you can see me if you go to YouTube now or Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Go there and watch us live. All right, a voice note is here from Usman Dora. Let's listen.
Mr. Henocho, good morning. Usman Dora is my name. I want to comment on the Kuje attack by the terrorist. Mr. Henocho, is unfortunate. When I watch the video how the terrorists get entranced, you see what we always see. How comes that the terrorists are getting all these things right? They gather their intelligence right, attack right, coordinate right, and get away with it. If terrorists can come to Abuja, for God's sake, perpetrate their acts and go scot-free, then we are not free. I was ashamed. Untrained, informal terrorists can get their intelligence gathered right. They knew when to come, when to attack, well coordinated, and escaped. Not even one person was caught. Then we're in for a big trouble, I'm telling you. The only thing our security people personally know is to descend innocent people. But they can do the right thing. And we're spending billions on them, especially DSS. Why can't they get their security? Why can't they get their intelligence system right? For how long are we going to contend with this? Let's be sincere. Something needs to be okay. I'm happy. Now that the president was disappointed yesterday when he paid a visit, let's wait and see what will happen. But in fact, it's unfortunate from all indications. Our security architecture has collapsed. That is it. Bye-bye.
Well, some people will dispute that, but the president says he's disappointed in intelligence and all. Federal government to close Lagos domestic airport runway for 90 days. That's I find a headline I would take it from Daily Trust newspaper this morning. Or do we find more? We'll find more in a bit. Keep it with us. Well, someone said, like Usman said, if terrorists could go to Kuje medium prison, who says they can go to Wuse? Who says they can't even go to Aso-Rock or dare to go to Aso-Rock? After all, they told us they attacked the president's advance convoy. We all just need to be a little more prayerful, maybe, because it seems like that's the best that we can do now. Anyway, keep it here. Your radio experience you can count on. Commander-in-Chief Demi Lovato.
You just love good music. I know you do. I don't really care if you're older. On Eagles 102.3 FM.
Hi there, my name is Kemi Michael, and you are listening to Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Connect with us on all our social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja, or send us a WhatsApp message to 090-9705-4450. Keep listening. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
She know like you got on naughty.
Eagles.
Playing the music you want to hear.
Eagles 102.3.
Okay, everybody listen up.
Hey there, my name is Utodo and you're listening to Eagles 102.3 FM. Connect with us on all social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram at Eagles FM Abuja, or send us a WhatsApp message on 090-9705-4450. Keep listening. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner all have one thing in common: food. Do you love to eat and want to learn how to make different dishes from all parts of the world? Join Kemi Michael on The Chef every Saturday by 9 a.m. exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM.
Hey, it's Ariana Grande.
What's up, it's Shawn Mendes.
What's up, this is Pink.
24/7.
It's what I listen to.
This is today's best music.
Non-stop. Oh my gosh. The most music.
Non-stop.
On Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja.
What's up? My name's Oliver Tree.
Hey, it's Lizzo. Hi, this is Adele.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is P. Diddy. This your boy Lil Flip. Yo, what up, people? This is Kanye. Yes, Jay-Z.
It's Lil Jon and me, Side Boy.
What's the deal? This is Ludacris.
Eagles 102.3.
The sun's up and so should your radio. Tune in to the sunny side on Eagles 102.3 FM. Every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m.
Oh my God! Seriously?
The sunny side show. The sunny side show.
Don't worry, it's not Corona.
Let's talk service. Let's talk funding. Let's talk entrepreneurship.
App from Android Store or Apple Store.
And get the greatest music ever made.
The music of my generation.
You can watch us live or stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and the official website www.eaglesfm.com. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja, your radio experience you can count on.
Golf. Football. Basketball. Lawn tennis. Cricket. Volleyball. Athletics. It's the mother of all sports show.
It's sports on Eagles Wings with Vicky V weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real sport. Sports on Eagles Wings. Sportstainment at its finest.
Eagles Morning Rise. Eagles Morning Rise with
That's so pretty.
7:32 is the time. This is your radio experience you can count on. You're onto the pages. We're looking at the big stories in the dailies and responding to them. If anyone jumps at you this morning, you know what to do. Just dial the numbers 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. You can send me SMS and WhatsApp messages. You can also send voice notes. 090-9705-4450. But make sure that your voice notes are clean and very decent and very, very civil as well. All right, I bring in callers now before we look at headlines from this day newspaper. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning, my prince.
Good morning.
Yeah, I trust you had a restful night.
Well, it was good. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah, my name is Hassan.
Hassan, it's been a while. Where have you been?
I've been around. I called yesterday.
You called yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yes.
My prince, this Kuje prison attack. You see, I quite agree with my brother Mayowa. And you see, this issue, I don't know. I come to Kuje, I know Kuje very well. As I speak with you right now, I'm in Kuje, though I live in Suleja. I just arrived Kuje now. There are two, what is it called, checkpoints. in Kuje, from Gwagwalada Road, from the other side, Airport Road. And the one even along Gwagwalada Road is very close to the prison. Very, very close. As almost a stone's throw from the prison. So I don't know how these people will operate for 3 good hours without anybody interrupting them, without anybody coming. I mean, I don't know what is happening to us in this country. I just pray that God Almighty protect us in this country, because as it is now, nobody is safe. Imagine even the president convoy attack. That is to tell that nobody is safe. Our leaders should wake up to their responsibility. So please, we Nigerians, I will just urge us to be very, very prayerful for God's protection. God bless Nigeria.
God bless you too. Thank you so much for calling, Hassan. Be very prayerful, be vigilant as well. That's a good one. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Now let's go to this day newspaper. Okay. Federal government backs Fidelity Bank's takeover of Benin, Kano, and Kaduna Discos over insolvency. Federal government backs Fidelity Bank's takeover of Benin, Kano, and Kaduna Discos over insolvency. Well. Let's move on. More headlines. Big story from this day newspaper. Buhari visits Kuje, queries intelligence response as ISWAP claims responsibility. Buhari visits Kuje, queries intelligence response as ISWAP claims responsibility. Also there within this day newspaper, federal government okays 12.44 billion naira for projects in environment and petroleum ministries. Federal government okays 12.44 billion naira for projects in environment and petroleum ministries. Ekweremadu, court orders NIMSI to release organ donors biodata to AGF. Okay, these are some of the big stories from this day newspaper this morning. You want to respond to any of them, you know what to do. Okay, find more. Dwindling revenue will not be able to pay salaries in coming months, governors cry out. Dwindling revenue, we will not be able to pay salaries in coming months, governors cry out. Oh. But what civil servants in the states do. Peter Obi, I'll remove fuel subsidy, use savings for education, health, and security. Peter Obi speaking, saying, I will remove fuel subsidy, use savings for education, health, and security. Bayelsa government, Cuba consortium seal deal to establish vaccine manufacturing plant. That's also within this day newspaper. I'll bring in a caller now. Hello, good morning. Sadly I lost that one. Try to call me back, please. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Please, if you're sending us messages, send them now so that we can read them early. Hello, good morning, Elder Onoja.
Good morning, my regards to your family.
Thank you so much, my regards to yours as well.
I'm listening to Riyadh from Nigeria. See, we spiritual part, we know what is happening. All this was just a movie. Just a movie. Let me tell you one thing, my brother. The Kaduna game, each one, they demand commander to be released. So that is our people. It's also, that's the demand. Are you going to tell me, say, the federal government will gather 50 commander of the each one, Boko Haram, for one prison? Is it possible? Well, we have many prisons where the prison break everywhere. And then two, they withdraw soldiers 24 hours before that attack. For what? They withdraw those soldiers. That's the question there. And then three, since where they are breaking prison, we have advised them. You don't keep those commanders for one prison. During the ministry that if they catch anybody from Abuja here, it can be taken for Cross River State. When they overthrow Buhari was detained in Detention Island in Lagos. Most of the minister from the Shagari region was detained in Kirikiri, and then some of them fled to Lolo land, this and this. If your Obasi Joseph was detained in Yola, you don't detain those type of serious offense in one prison. So if you are federal government go and bring them, gather them from different prisons, and then tell them say they are ready in Kuje prison, and then withdraw soldiers. Why did you withdraw soldiers before this attack?
Aldonaja, do we have the facts that the soldiers were withdrawn?
Yes, many radio stations go it. They say they withdraw soldiers in 24 hours. And then too, let me tell you the secret of Nigeria again. You see that airport? How many kilometers from Kuje to airport? Airport. This is airport base there. They have standby. They go to about 7 of them where they can fly up 1 minute. They are monitoring the villa. They are monitoring the security in Abuja. They are ready alert to fly up. How many minutes they can fly to Kuje prison? And then there's a map radar from airport to villa. Radar to Kuje, radar to all the Kaduna roads. Somebody is monitoring. Something is happening in Kuje prison. They are seeing it from airport, they're based there. Can't you, all of these people come with a lorry, they vaccinate their own people. If you don't want to attack them in Kuje, can't you fly and follow that lorry and bomb them? What are they telling us? Just a movie. Just a movie. They can't tell me say they will just soldier and they don't say airport their duty. Standard place.
Okay,
stand by for 24 hours. They don't do anything doing Kuje for these 4 hours where they do it. And then the lorry move from Kuje for no destination with a CCTV, with a map radar from the airport. You can't tell me that one. We a school third party, we know they just order movie. And then my president went up, you saw it, you say it's intelligent failure. Did you fire anybody? If you're serious, they have the chief of defense staff, and the inspector general of police. Well, they don't fire them. Okay, Minister of Defense, they don't fire them since. Any reaction from that place? Just a movie, we should not disturb ourselves.
All right, Aldonaja, thank you very much for calling. Well, fire. Hello, good morning.
Very good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning, Ayomide. Good to have you.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm well. Good to hear from you.
Thank God it's Baby Friday.
Thank God it's Baby Friday, yeah.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, we thank God for everything that's happening. People have said a lot. In fact, when I had that yesterday, I was so ashamed of myself that a whole developed country like Nigeria, a terrorist has been terrorizing us. And the government, why I was even ashamed, the leaders are telling us that they know these people and they could not for one day, allow the military to do their work, to attack these people. Now look at the PJ prison. They said this is a prison break. Please, will we ever record that somebody died? It's not easy, even the prison break that we know that watch as a film. It's not an easy thing for you to go and attack prison and break prison. It's not an easy thing, not even just ordinary prison. The prison, I remember, I can say this briefly, in Nigeria today, Kuje prison and I think that Kirikiri in Lagos are the strongest prison we have in Nigeria today. But look at what is happening. The Kuje prison was just invaded just easily. My friends, these leaders need to get this thing straight. Now it's coming to them. They attack the president's convoy. It's coming to them because they relax and they do things the way they feel they can do it, and there's nobody who say anything. But you remember that we all account for everything we do. Everybody, including me, and I'm talking. We all account for everything we do. But you remember, but Nigerians, that urging also, we should make sure 2023 we get it right. I have said it earlier before that I'm not going to vote, but this time I am going to vote. We will get it right this time.
Very important.
Thank you. God
Thank
bless
you so much.
Family.
Thank you. Go out and vote. Vote your choice. No, so in advanced climes, like Aldonaja called and asked, even if you don't get fired, when things will side, we died there. Yeah, so we've seen in the UK, over 30 members of, Boris Johnson's cabinet are resigning over something that he did, not them. Like, I mean, they just feel, look, we can't work with this guy. All right, and they're resigning. But here, nobody gets fired, nobody resigns. Everybody just stays put and, enjoy the place. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nacho. How are you?
I'm very well.
Yes, Kevin on the line from Lifetime.
Kelvin, good to have you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine. How are you, too?
I'm very well. Go ahead, let's hear you, please.
Yes, this issue of Kuje, jailbreak, prison break, whatever you want to call it. Yesterday, when you raised that issue, you had opportunity to call in, and I said, I'm fed up with this rubbish. Now, they've been shouting military that the truth is even our military are not competent to tackle anything again. Kuala was driving into their barracks and shooting them now, those days, under Jonathan. We all know it. So who is going to secure who in this country? You go to police barracks to see military guarding their entrance. And you want to run to police and say what? I don't know what else we can do. But all I know is I've been seeing other pages of some posts saying 300 whatever terrorists hit Kuje prison. Who did the head count to know that they are up to 300? And who was there that timed them to say they spent 2 hours? This thing I believed happened so swiftly and everything went off. Because they won't be playing too. And if they withdraw military, because by Kuje prison, not far away you will see military checkpoints and the military setup bases there. So I'm surprised with all the gunshot and everything, nobody responded to them. Well, I called yesterday for the head of all the service chiefs from up.
Well, some of these things are not our calls to make. Hello, good morning. 09073530044 09087668888. Let's go to the Guardian newspaper now. From the Guardian newspaper, big story. Buhari decries poor intelligence at Kuje jailbreak demands probe. Buhari, OPEC industry stakeholders mourn Berkindo's sudden death. Kenyan court freezes Flutterwave's account. Others over alleged money laundering. Kenyan court freezes Flutterwave's accounts. Others over alleged money laundering. ABGA is a disappointment to Ndibo, says Masab. ABGA is a ABGA who opposes APC's Muslim Guba ticket for Kaduna. Sokapu opposes APC's Muslim Guba ticket for Kaduna. SEC Nigeria and Ghana to promote market regulations in West African sub-region. SEC Nigeria and Ghana to promote market regulations in West Africa sub-region. There you have that. Moving on. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Anacha.
Good morning to you. How are you, sir?
Bushman,
I'm glad you're here.
Bushman,
go ahead. Let's hear you. Good to have you.
Okay. The defense minister, the ISWAP have claimed responsibility for the attack. Is that the Nigeria branch of ISWAP? I was listening to the special message in your radio this morning, Revelation chapter 3, verses 1. The letter to the churches in Salafi. The letter referred to them as living, but they are dead. That's what he told the church. Can that be referred to Nigeria? Our security, the least time those attackers will need to plan that attack is 2 weeks, and nobody discovered them. A place like Kuje prison would have had a maximum security men. This thing cannot happen in my days, 63 years. We must, even in a dream,
I'm sure the General Theophilus Dajima and all the war veterans have not eaten good food since yesterday because this is a slap on their face the army will left behind. Very, very, very pity. We need to do something. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Bushman, for calling. We need to do something. Let's read messages now. Mayowa says, "Hi Prince, I wish to ask you if you've noticed the increase in the Okada in Abuja. These guys operate in FCT with high level of impunity. They have already taken charge of Nigeria. Buhari was pronouncement. A serious leader will immediately call for serious meetings and strategy to address the issue. I will advise that we become more vigilant than ever before. Nigeria is under siege. God deliver Nigeria. Amen." Mayowa, we must use our brain now. Absolutely agree with you. We need to use our brains and use our head now before it gets too late. Because, think about it. All that's going on. And by the way, those Okada people, it's true. Very true. Everywhere. In fact, on Friday, one of them ran into my car, and I had to be the one to apologize after denting my car. It's okay. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Prince Cho.
Yes, good morning. Engineer Femi, is that you?
Your teeth white, your shirt's white, your shoes shine, and your face show.
Good to have you. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. I hope you had a restful night, my brother.
It was good. Thank you so much for asking.
Yeah. My advice for you and Nigerians listening is, one, please, let's be more security conscious. We have issues of terrorists that is bothering us, and 64 of them hardened ones that have been arrested and locked up, and they refuse to take them to court for us to see their faces or print out their face on the page of newspapers so that we will now see them and then be security cautious. Today, they would have had nowhere to hide. Farmers, hunters, people around would have seen them somewhere on the road. Police, army, to be easy to identify them and say, okay, these are the people. Just like in the United States now, only one person got shot. His face was all over the newspaper. Before you know what, they caught him. And that is locating them. We have never seen them in court. I don't know what they look like. If they come to my brother and say, bro, how far, give me 1 naira or 2 naira, they make a enter transport. How would I know who I'm talking to? But if they are showing me their faces, wouldn't it be easy for me to call you and say, oh, girl, I've seen one of them here? But no, we will not. We'll be doing a cake way of running security. I would say it's working. That is the bane of our insecurity. Instead of this rule to charge hunters and people around to call town hall meetings, get the farmers around those places and tell them to go immediately and start looking for how, if they see anything, call this person and all that. No, we will not do. Even common drone, we will not send drone to chase after them. Instead, we use a helicopter that will make noise and people will hide somewhere. Okay? The way we are going about insecurity in this country, we are just going to be repeating history. We will not make progress. They've done this to many prisons. What have we learned? What have we applied? What knowledge do we have? Nothing. It looks like it's happening the first time every other time. And it's rather sickening, my brother. So how do you run like that? South African president, he was there when they buried those teenagers that died in South Africa in their nightclub. He was there in person. Our own has jetted out. He reached there, saw the what has happened, and then he left. He's disappointed. How long are we going to go with his shocks, his disappointment, his condemnation, and his charging his men that are not making progress in this country?
All right,
my brother, everybody open your eyes. Insecurity is now everywhere. ISWAP and in Abuja. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. Yes, we can't overemphasize the need for everyone to stay security conscious, but the question is, what do you run to? Those in Kuje, where could they have run to if those guys decided to attack, the entire community? Abuja invasion. ISWAP claims responsibility. Freeze Kaduna train attack mastermind. Again, Kuje invasion. ISWAP claims responsibility. Freeze Kaduna train attack mastermind. Still there within the Punch newspaper, that is. Fuel cells 175 naira per litre. Marketers plan strike. Queues worsening. What do we do? How do we survive? What's all this? Anyway, I'm just going to leave that there and read your messages now. On the Fadi Williams from Duse, Abuja, you say it's quite disheartening and shameful that Kuje in Abuja would be attacked and under attack for hours without any counter-attack by all our army barracks in Asokoro, headquarters of all our security forces and all that. Again, the president was disappointed, and yet he has traveled out to Senegal as usual. When will these indices get when will these incidences get the needed attention by the Buhari government? The government, the state governors should begin to think outside the box on how to generate their IGR and stop depending on the federal government for allocation. Thank you. Have a great day. Have an amazing day yourself, Aldofadi Williams. And Comrade Ulo Bassi, your message is here. You say, thank God for being alive today, Ihanacho Prince. It's very clear now that there's a high-level conspiracy between the government and the terrorists from whatever origin. I don't know about that. But you go on to say, if Kuje prison can be demolished without any resistance from any quarters, with all the security apparatus in place, then the city center and all the so-called fortified mansions in highbrow areas in Abuja are in serious danger. So the elites, senators, and power brokers everywhere in the country should now know that the game is getting more closer to their goalpost. Also, the reported attack and raping of female corps members in Akwa Ibom State's capital has exposed the incompetency of Governor Udom to manage security in his domain, let alone the whole country, where he's aspiring to become the president or the vice. Further, their handwriting have been there on the wall. The governors have no other means of attracting revenue to their states apart from waiting for monthly allocations from Abuja for squandering. Now they are so shameless to announce their inability to continue payment of ordinary monthly salaries to their workers. What an affront to Nigerians. Finally, I believe the president has gone for his normal globe-trotting after visiting the war zone at Kuje Prison, leaving the defenseless citizens to scamper for safety. May God continue to protect the ordinary people of this nation. Comrade Ulo Bassi. And Innocent, your message is here, and you say, good morning. The governance movie is getting crazier. Abuja is overtaking. Now, did Sheikh Gumi's men know in 24 hours who did the Kuje prison scene? Yet, no one is inviting him for information. How come Abuja and FCT cannot ban Okada, even as it hopes to host international guests? It's a huge joke. And it's time for us to drop the anchors. Thank you to everyone who sent in messages. Mayowa, Usman, Aldofadi Williams, Mr. Innocent, and Comrade Ulo Bassi. Thank you, Engineer Femi, Bushman, Kelvin, Ayomide, Eldor Noja, Hassan, Chief Cosmos, Udokama, GB, Mayowa, Clement Zion, Prince, and Moses. Thank you so much for your thoughts and messages on the program this morning. And I go to my man, Vicky Vic. Vicky Vic, good morning. How are you?
Good morning to you. You know when you said you bashed your Okada man.
Okada man rammed into my car. Nami Steve Begam, bro. I touched the guy's back, and what I felt there, I said, bros, Yankuri, sorry. I even had to pay him. I paid him to go and fix his bike.
You pay him for hitting your car?
Yes, I beg. I don't
denting your car.
My brother.
You know something? It's one thing you bring out policies, and it's another thing you make sure that these policies are actually carried out and to its latter. It's in Abuja. I remember when they started banning Okada in Abuja.
I mean, this is a federal capital territory. This is the capital city of Nigeria.
Go and get a rider's license. And after you get that rider's license, they will still harass you and your bike will still be collected. Now, leave that aside.
2 weeks ago or so, I heard that at the Gudu Junction or so, around that Gudu area.
Apple Bridge. This Apple Bridge here.
I think so. There was almost a riot, riot there. Yes. The task force came to seize bikes, and these guys stood and fought them, and they even had to start shooting in the air. and they didn't disperse. They had to. I mean,
I wonder what
somehow they overpowered.
I wonder what the
force.
FCT minister has done since he assumed that office. He
has ensured that
seriously.
But the what do you call it? Gardens and parks will be closed at 7 p.m. It's a good. That's
his achievement.
Amazing stuff to do. That's what should be done.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on. It's almost time for Sports on Eagles.
Yes, it is Match Day Live. Wounded Lionesses will go out all today, hoping to get all maximum point. But a massive blow to the Super Falcons as Asisa Shola, four-time African Footballer of the Year, will not be available for the rest of the tournament.
I hear they've been listed for the CAF Awards.
Yes, of course, she has been there. And one lady that I've been tipping also to replace her Monday gift, also tipped as the Young Player of the Year, and go for the Young Player of the Year award.
Anyway, keep it here, your radio experience. You can count on Sports on Eagles Wings next. Big shout out to Aku for putting us in pictures. Thank you so much again. Let's continue to have and pray for this country and work and ensure that, we protect ourselves, because that's what it is. We need to look out for ourselves now some more. My name is Ihia Nacho Prince. Keep it here.